This is Dr. Bittner, and this is a video on U.S. Government Cycle 6. I want to kind of go over this class with you because it's not a normal class. It is a class that's using pre-recorded material from last cycle for you to take the Class 6 cycle. It's called a legacy class. So if you go into Canvas and go to modules, I'm going to look at modules and I'm going to talk about due dates and exactly what's expected in the class. For each, there's 8 modules, and for each module there is a video that I recorded in cycle 5 for the class that was delivered at that time. At the top it says for example, week 1, module 1, week 1 lecture and class videos. If you go on there, you can watch the video that I did for that class, plus any other videos that are posted that's appropriate to the material contained within that section. There's also discussion questions, and there's one for each of the lessons. In this case, Module 1 has a Lesson 1 and Lesson 2. And also there is in Module 1 a syllabus reading verification and an introduction, which you need to do. And those are both, the introduction is set up as a discussion question, and the reading verification is just asking if you read the syllabus or not. And you would hopefully answer, yes, I read the syllabus. Module 2 is Lessons 3 and 4 and 5, and there's a discussion question for each one of those along with the lecture. And that the due dates for those items, I have them broken out between the 23rd and the 30th of May. Module 3 is one discussion question, and that's due the 30th of May. Take that back. Yeah, okay, 23rd and 30th. Module 4 is the video, discussion questions, and exam 1. The first exam will cover the first 5 modules only, and it's due June the 6th. It should open, let me check here real quick. The exam will open in Canvas for you to take it, available May the 30th, and you can take it anywhere between May the 30th at 12 a.m. to June the 6th at midnight. It's at 24 questions. There is an essay. On the essay question, it is actually given to you in that lesson or in that assignment. You can go read the essay. You can answer the question ahead of time. The essay itself is worth an extra 5% of your grade. So if you get a 92 on the test and you answer the essay, then you can bump up your grade to a 97, assuming you get full points for it. So the first exam is due midnight on June the 6th. Okay, then on to Module 5 is lecture, discussion questions. 6, lecture, discussion questions, and book report. So there's a book report due with Module 6 on June the 20th. And this is a book, Thomas Sowell's Conflict of Visions. And there in the syllabus and also in the assignment, there is an outline for you to use when you prepare the book report. If you have any questions about that, please contact me, but I think it's pretty straightforward, and I think you'll find the book interesting and useful. Going on to, also in Module 6, there is the Missouri State exam. So you're required to take a Missouri State Constitution exam, and there's a Module 6.1. In that module, there is a series, there's a series of videos on the Missouri Constitution. It's designed for high school students. It's very straightforward. The exam is taken from the videos. So if you watch the videos, pay attention, and when you take the exam, you shouldn't have any problems. So far, no one's failed it. So the exam you have to have done June the 20th. It'll be open for a week prior to that, and it's pass-fail. So you have to pass the exam to pass the class. It doesn't make any difference what kind of grade you get on the exam, as long as you get above a 60. So it's a pass-fail for the exam itself. If you fail it, I'll allow you to take it again. Module 7, lectures, discussion questions, and research paper. Research paper is due June 27th. It's 8 to 12 pages. There's a description of the paper in the syllabus and also in the assignment for the paper. You can also get extra points, up to 5% of the grade of the paper if you take it to CAC and have them review it ahead of time. If you're going to do that, you need to make sure you give them enough time to actually look at the paper so that they're not getting swamped, which typically happens at the end of a cycle and they can't get to it. But if you have CAC look at it, you just in the assignment for that, just tell me you did, or send me a copy of their markup. You can post it in there if you want, in the CAC extra credit assignment, not in the actual research paper assignment. Then I can obviously see that you had it reviewed at CAC. On the research paper itself, if you have CAC review it, do not load the CAC markup version of that research paper. Make sure that you do the corrections and then load the final version of the paper in the research paper assignment. It's 8 to 12 pages, an item on a topic consistent with U.S. government. Yes, so if you're going to write about Beethoven, no, that's not good. And if you have a question about that, you can email me and say, is this topic okay or not? And I'll tell you whether you can do that or not. Module 8 is the last week in June, going up to the 1st of July. Lecture videos, discussion question, and the final exam. You'll also do a reading report with that final, that last module, and the reading report is just a % of the assigned reading that you completed in the text. The final exam is like the previous one. It's 25 questions plus an essay. The essay's in the assignment, so you can see what the essay question is ahead of time, and it's also worth an additional 5% if you do not get 100% on your exam. And some people do get 100%, so then I don't count the additional credit if you max the exam without the essay. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and we'll get through this class together, and hope you all do really well, and this is enjoyable, especially Conflict of Visions. Thomas Sowell's book, I think, is really excellent, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.